And that one for Kelvin Kiptum, I was just...
For me, I thought it was a joke at first.
Yeah, even me, I was like, just watching after the Cup of Nations final, the game has ended.
In fact, it was a breaking news.
Yes.
People joking.
Ati, news coming in. I'm like, this must be a joke. Somebody's just pulling our leg.
Sometimes people do it.
Yeah, ikakaka like half an hour so that everybody started tweeting now. I'm like, where?
It's serious.
This is heavy. It was heavy. I was celebrating Ivory Coast winning. And it just dampened the mood all through.
Anything.
Of course, it was double loss. Nigeria lost.
No team of mine.
None of it. Morocco, Senegal, none of it. It was close to the semi-finals. But it is sad. And of course, burial arrangements are being made for the late Kiptum and all that. But it's sad again that just getting...
it's a heavy loss.
Yeah, heavy loss. But again,
keeping in mind he was preparing. Remember I told you Rotterdam in April towards Olympics.
Yes, and we just talked about it the previous day.
Yes, he was preparing to do to attempt a sub 2
in Rotterdam.
So yeah, in fact I think that week before he was in Rotterdam to do media in preparation for the race. For the race
in April.
Yes, in April.
Well, and we really talked about it here. And of course, another sad thing is that everybody was in the neck of Eliud. I don't understand why. Surely.
What did he do?
Yeah. I was like...
We have a weird kind of way of honoring our athletes.
But I tell you, trust Kenyans. They will do that.
Conspiracy theories.
Kenyans, we will do that. That was a very alight moment when Kiptum won the marathon and broke the record of Eliud.
Keeping in mind, he looked up to Eliud.
Yes. Just 24
years old. It reminded me of Samuel Wanjiru.
Again, he died when he was 24.
Yeah.
Again, the death was a little bit mysterious. Yes, this
Coming
one
from winning Chicago Marathon.
Yes. And then
they won Chicago Marathon at 23.
Yes, and he had just won the Olympic marathon, the first that we had won.
Yes.
I don't think we had ever won a Olympic marathon for a long time. And then Wanjiru came and broke it and won it, and then went to Chicago, won it.
Yeah.
Just after that, story huko sijui Nyahururu ama ni wapi. Mysteriously. Again, this one was an accident, but people, of course, theories are coming here and there. But
we should stop theories and let the family mourn.
I tell you.
Because it's a heavy loss.
It is heavy.
At a young age.
It is heavy.
Yes.
It is heavy to
with
the whole
bright
country.
Future.
It is heavy.
Because we were looking up to him to be the successor to
Eliud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad, but again, marathon, we don't lack talent. We
don't lack talent,
but he was the one.
Yeah.
He was the one, and everybody was looking forward because the argument was about Olympics. Will they be together? And you're very categorical that they won't be together.
For me, the reason why I was like he will not compete.
It was because of April.
Attempting sub 2 is not a mini feat.
Yeah.
And then recovery.
April, May, June, July.
Yes.
Just for 3 months, it is a very short time to recover.
It's a short time after trying, because remember he was preparing for almost 8 months to attempt a sub 2.
In April.
So
it will be very hard for him to appear again. To appear in June. In July. For Paris Marathon.
Yeah, atakuwa anapeleka mwili yake.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe a London later in September could have done.
A
Berlin could have done. Maybe the last one in New York could have done.
Yes.
The rest of the year. But it was not to be. Anyway, so right now we are looking at our GOAT, still Eliud Kiptum. Eliud Kipchoge. Sorry. And and other younger marathoners who are coming through.
It's a huge loss.
It is. Well, okay, so you can talk to us at Power Radio KE on Facebook, at Power Radio KE on X, and text us 0702969969. How are you holding up after all that news during the week, especially in our athletics fraternity? And again, yes, it was sad, but we had the Africa Cup of Nations final on Sunday, and voila, Ivory Coast, it was staying home. And for me, it was I think the
jollof rice.
Yeah,
the jollof war.
And bas. In our place we had no electricity at 10. At 10, I was like, seriously, what do you mean? Up to 11:30. just about halftime, lights ndo zikakuja. At that time, I think Nigeria was really leading 1-0. I was like, oh, imeenda. Nikangoja second half. Ile mpira iligongwa pale. Don't joke. And for me, I was absolutely happy for Ivory Coast after what happened to them in the group stages against Equatorial Guinea, and then losing 4-0, just surviving by a whisker because Morocco won in the last group game, so that they went through to the last 16 and then they on to the finals and winning it.
For me, also part of the saddest bit, in a way, we kill our own athletes and sportsmen, because you can imagine, not kill literally, mentally,
like morale. Yes.
After the loss,
the 4-0.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.